Welcome. To another sunrise stream. Hopefully we're out a little bit earlier today to see some of the color shifts. Pat, hello, welcome back. Calm, well, how are you? Lucky, slept okay. Tatiana, good morning. Fox, привет. Stevie, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Miguel Pires, thank you for sending me some stuff. Take a look at it. Keisha, hello. Finn, hi. Alexandra, good morning. Light and Fluffy, morning. Ben, Teresa, Piera, Alexander, Kay, Peter. You missed me yesterday, still catching up. Well, don't worry about the morning streams yesterday. There was a lot of service issues. Michelle, hello. SM, good morning. Jim. Andrew, Lisa. Yeah, it's supposed to be a clear morning, supposedly. During the sunrise, Brian Young, Aviva, Stex, hi. Morning. Welcome. Yeah, this is good. There's still a few clouds in the horizon, but the colors, we got here early enough to see the colors shifting from the dawn sky into an explicit sunrise. Dave S., good morning. You're up to date with the buffering ones. Oh, there's the moon. We don't always see the moon. Let's take a look at that for a second. Carlito, hello. Ronald, you asked Ariel. He says he loves sushi. Perfect. We can do something fun then. Mie, good morning. Jakub Galis, hello. Good morning. Sue, to you as well. What are we looking at? The East River. Waterside Plaza. Each one of those lights at Waterside Plaza, which is a residential collection of buildings, is an apartment. So those are the people that are awake. Well, home and awake. The ones that are off, it's kind of like a Schrodinger's cat situation. Maybe they're in there and sleeping, maybe they're not even home. We don't know. Travel Addicted, good morning. Andreas, hi. Yeah, it's a great view, especially when the water is calm. You get these nice reflections of the lights along the East River. Darren, good morning. He was drinking sake last you saw. Sometimes you can go for some sake. Not always. I actually prefer a light beer with sushi, personally. But not everybody does, and that's okay. We'll walk a little bit so that we're not Sumit. I don't know, now that you said it, you never know, but hopefully not. Regina, good morning. Cynthia, everyone is well, thank you for coming and enjoying the videos. Roberto, good morning. Yes, I'm early today, hoping to catch the full sunrise. We got to get out of here earlier than usual again also in terms of ending the stream. Today's stream is brought to you by the letter R and the word relative. Put them together, it's all relative. Well, what do we got going on here? Should we do some pull-ups this morning? If we should do some pull-ups, let me know. Maybe well, chin-ups. I have issues with pull-ups right now because of a brachialis or brachioradialis. I don't know which muscle is bothering me. One of them is. Ishfaq, how do I wake up this early to deserve an award? It's not so hard when you have a newborn. Anybody up for some pull-ups? While we wait for the sun? What do we think? No, thank you. I know you're always concerned about my warmth. For Ishfaq, it's nearly impossible to get up early. Well, everyone's different. My mom was not a morning person, and I always was. So it was never easy on her, because I'd get up early all the time. Stephen Friedman says, early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. I like that you added the wealthy in there. All right, let's do a few pull-ups. I'm not going to take off my jacket to do them, but I have to set down the gimbal, which means I have to disconnect the microphone. I'll do a few chin-ups, that's what I'll do. I will do them dead hang. I will not do as many as I normally can do, but I'll do you a few. Just to get the blood flowing for the sunrise while we wait. Okay? Get the bar in view. All right, let's do 6 dead hang chin-ups. That's what we'll do right now, 6. Keep it modest. Modest 6. Could have gone for more, but we did 6. Dead hang is the most important part for me. You got to keep the ligaments and tendons stretched well enough and used to the tension. So I go to a dead hang, and then engage the lats, pack the shoulders, and go all the way up. Get the chin up over the bar. Really squeeze. I can't do regular pull-ups right now, otherwise I would try to do like muscle ups, but those strains are difficult. Yeah, they both do similar functions. Brachioradialis usually does more of a neutral flexion. But I think brachialis is more, above the humerus. It doesn't cross the elbow, I don't think. Anyway, let me re-engage the setup. Well, let's get back to the sunrise. I have a pull-up bar at home, so I will do more later. Anyhow. And Joel's gonna have another bite of donut. Good morning, Christine. Yes, up early, as the usual. Not earlier than usual at home, but I got out quickly today. So we're getting there with the sunrise. Let's walk up and down a little bit just so that we're not in one spot. Oh, did I miss a super chat from Travel Addicted? If I did, I apologize. Brian asked if I'm originally from NYC. I'm not. Travel Addicted, thank you for the super chat. Sorry I missed it. I was setting myself back up for the stream. Alexandra, you were on a bike yesterday, and I'm stretching. Yeah, I do a little bit. I have to do more core strength at home. Sometimes I do an ab wheel. probably out of practice with that a little bit now. But we'll do some more pull-ups later. Watching Interview with me, back and forth. Alan, good morning. Welcome. Colors are changing. Again, it's brighter on the iPhone than it is in real life. It is what it is. That's right, Stevie. Mr. Big Dads, good morning. Samir, good morning. Being a little bit sporty is good for brain, soul, and body health. Yeah, we were, I don't think, while we are a community-oriented species, I think we're originally more like hunter-gatherers, so it's kind of in our biology to move a little bit. Pietro, you caught up on the lunchtime stream. Yeah, the lunchtime stream was good. It was nice and sunny. It was just a very overall nice day yesterday, so it made for a great walk. Why do we never see King Kong in the Empire State Building anymore? Because King Kong was busy filming the movie with Godzilla. Naturally. Vanessa, good morning. Queen ASMR is here. Good morning. Tootie, good morning. Doing well. How are you? Hopefully you and your husband are doing well today. This view is of Long Island City. So this is the East River. Estelle from Melbourne. Looking good, yeah. I like the colors right now. They're very close to Mie's avatar. Kimberly T, good morning. Oh, at the end of the bike, you're going on the bike again. You have sunny, warm, and smell of fresh cut grass. Is it odd that I sometimes find fresh cut grass to smell a little bit like watermelon? And I love watermelon. In the films, why do they dump the bodies in the East River instead of the Hudson? I don't know. There must be a reason. Jana Rivera. Glad you like it. The Hudson charges more. That's a good one. Westbound Badger. Ah, yes, that name. I like it. I remember now. Bones Photo. Good morning. Will this be a short stream? Christina asks. Yeah, relatively. I'm strange with those smells, like the ladybugs. Yes, very true. I think the moon is following me. You gotta be careful. I'm watching you. Accurate, I can only imagine. There must be Godzilla in the East River. Very possible. Steve, do I think I'm male? Ladybug? Ladybird objects to being called lady. I don't think so. Because I don't think they have that capability yet. If they do get it, then I'd be very nervous. Yeah, the colors really do match up with Mie's avatar on my screen when I see that chat up here. Especially like right around this area. Jenny, good morning. I'm just kind of walking as far as I can walk. This is a dead end here. But we're just walking back and forth so that we're not in one spot. Cloud mass is moving that way. Hopefully it doesn't interfere too much. Did I watch the SN10 launch? I did not. I did not. Ella, good morning. Yes, to meet one day. I guess today is not that day. Martian woman, hello, good morning. Just walking back and forth on the river. Based on where the sun, so the sun obviously changes slightly where it goes up every morning, you know, between the seasons. So I think I know where we're gonna stand to really catch it close to the horizon. So have it come up as early as we can. I found that spot Tuesday. So we'll try it again today. Odin 1000. Morning. Looking south, again we can see the Con Edison power plant and the Williamsburg Bridge. But the divide between Queens and Brooklyn is somewhere in this direction. Yeah, Jesworth, it's quieter, and my external mic is working for now. So that should help subdue some of the traffic noise. The tide is very low today. I'll show you a little bit. You can see where the water level kind of usually hangs around over there, but it's quite low today. Quite. Anyhow. Al Mayor, good morning, welcome. Good to see you here. Appreciate all your support. Ooh, you're gonna have fried calamari, Alexander. I do like that. Trish Taylor, good morning to you. Glad we have a bunch of folks coming in to watch the sunrise today. If some of you are on the west coast or even farther, you'll get to have two sunrises. We'll have our own sunrise here, and then you might have a real life sunrise. I saw Edgy, good morning. Din, the water is calm today. It's a good day. Calm water, hopefully signifying a calm day as we walk across the walkway. I guess that rhymed in a way. Anthony Ball from sunny Bournemouth. Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, does live in Queens. Anita, good morning. Nightbot's giving us some updates. I wonder if Nightbot has a command to have sunrises. But I don't know if I can automate it only coming up in the mornings. Probably not. I would think it's part of the weather API, but who knows? Tim C, good morning. Oh, I think I saw Tom from Stuytown earlier. I forgot to acknowledge him, TRF. Hello. What time is it here? Nightbot just said it's like 6:04 or so. So for now, we're just gonna walk back and forth along this walkway to keep blood flowing. And then eventually I'm gonna pop back over to the other side of the pier, or that ferry dock. And that's where we'll watch the sunrise. Yeah, the colors are still somewhat MIA Avatar related, so I can keep seeing that avatar blend in when the chat pops up. Here we go. Calm sunrise to start the day. Derek Kobe, good morning from Rikers. Well, if you really are there, good morning to you. Just be careful with the caps lock. Nightbot is automated, so I can't do much about it while I'm live. Sumit brings attention to the fact that we are 200 subscribers, maybe a little less now, away from 30,000 subscribers, which is pretty incredible. I never imagined we'd get there. especially so quickly. So if you're not subscribed already, please, if you like what you see, right now I'm not liking what I see. That cloud mass is moving that way, which is going to block our field of view. It's moving pretty quickly, so maybe it'll pass us by, but we'll see. That kind of light cloud cover actually can make for a pretty good sunrise, so let's see. But yeah, if you like what you see, please subscribe for more like this. Every sunrise is a little bit different. And even then, I don't do them every day. But I think it's nice to see when we do have a sunrise, to enjoy the colors, conversation. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, Stevie, you know, it's unfortunate. But we must keep on keeping on and try to make changes as we can. And hopefully the changes will get picked up by others and they will also understand the importance. Kalahari, it does look like it'll be a fine day. I think the temperature is going to drop again today into tomorrow. So that's a little bit unfortunate. A little bit. I mean, I don't mind it so much. Rachel in Philly, good morning. Oh, waitress, hello. Connecticut. Yeah, the reflections are fantastic. Oh, Trudy, you're having a grandbaby girl this summer. Congratulations. Wishing for a happy and healthy little baby girl. Jenny, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think from what my research about YouTube in general shows that end of the year, December, starting from November to December is some of the best time for YouTube creators. I think not only do advertisements pay more, but more people seem to watch and they like the New York holiday decorations. That's what I've read, and then things really slow down in the beginning of the calendar years. But either way, we keep on keeping on. The point for me is to show you New York and hopefully some other places eventually. And to chat. I think I've come to realize that it's not just New York, but people enjoy the conversation. And I'm happy to have it with you all. Selwyn Dookie, I like the name. I do not, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. I wonder what that building is behind that church spire. There's like a church spire right there, and then there's a building right behind it that looks deceptively big. Oh, it's a billboard. I can see it now. It's a billboard. Work interrupted you, Dave? Unacceptable. I don't usually see buses on the FDR. At least not on this portion of it. It must be exiting. FDR does not do well with tall vehicles. Michelle Mills, you're fascinated with New York. It's on the top of your bucket list. Now things hopefully will improve, and you can cross it off your list very soon. Well, I saw that video where Action Kid was trying to cross a drawbridge that almost decided to open up while he was in the middle of it. That was a little scary. Florida is not kind to pedestrians. That is the UN building, for somebody who asked. Can I show Reese the Empire State Building? At the moment, I cannot. It's like right over, I think this building is blocking it. When I walk back in the other direction, I'll see if I can get a better angle of it. Yeah, Stevie, it must have been. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were probably a lot more piers and whatnot, since boats were probably a much more important method of transport of goods and people. Over here, though, we can see the tip of One Vanderbilt and the Chrysler Building. So that's good. What else can we see here? I've always wanted to like take a little boat and go to that little island right there that almost disappears in high tide. Always wanted to do that. Don't know why. Just wanted to. I believe at Roosevelt Island, at the southern tip of it, was the smallpox hospital. Amit, good morning. Your physics teacher. Very cool. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more scientific terms for the different colors of the sunrise, but yeah. TY Boogie. We're in Manhattan looking over at Queens. Have I traveled in a ferry? Yeah, I've traveled in those ferries that go up and down the East River. I don't see any to show right now, but they do travel here. Yeah, and if you like what you see and you haven't liked the video yet, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. There's 2 thumb buttons. One of them is in the wrong direction. I was thinking about this the other day in terms of real life. You know how they always say it's easier to smile than it is to frown? You use less muscles. Apparently, it's much easier to give a thumbs up than a thumbs down. You know, when you give a thumbs up, it's really easy. Your hand's already kind of a neutral position. But if you want to give a internally rotate your shoulder all the way, pronate your forearm, it's a whole process, which is just another reason for it to be easier to be positive than negative. It's all relative, yes. I cannot see the Statue of Liberty from where I am. Yeah, I don't know, Dave. My entire reasoning can be a little bit far-fetched, but it is what it is. When will I show you Statue of Liberty? I guess when I go there. One of the easiest ways to see the Statue of Liberty for free is just to take the Staten Island ferry. You're not super close to the Statue of Liberty, but you do get some good opportunities for pictures and video. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see the Empire State Building right now, right there, but it's not the best view of it. Vanessa, exactly. It's a whole state of mind, you know. Even if you have to convince yourself, you might still feel better overall. Bushra Zara, hello, good morning. What time is the sunrise? Probably in the 6:20s, late 6:20s maybe. I know it's before 6:30. Jeanette, it is wonderful, isn't it? Disney Jess, it is it's not bad at all. The temperature's going to drop tonight, I believe, into Friday. And then it's going to pick back up again and get warm, spring warm next week. Jeff, hello. I'm in the New York state of mind. Yes, exactly. Marshall Woman's got to head out. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. About 6:14 right now. All right. Thank you for the time check. Even though it wasn't intended for me, I'll take it because that means I can make my way to the place that I was going to try to catch the sunrise. Yeah, there aren't too many commands as of yet, but I'm thinking of making some more. We got Denmark in the house. More Denmark. Hello to you. I see someone setting up something in front of me. I don't know if it's a tripod or something like that, but we'll see. Everyone wants to enjoy the sunrise. Cabs are usually green now, or they're Ubers. No, green cabs are a very specific type of cab in New York. They don't pick up customers in Manhattan below like 90th Street. They're meant for picking up customers from the outer boroughs. And they can drop people off below 90th Street. They can't pick up though. The yellow cabs are still normal. They both exist. And Ubers can be any car. Cornell, it is pretty. Oh, hello to you in Wuhan. If you really are from there, welcome. Yeah, that cloud mass is really going to be interfering with our sunrise, I think. Hopefully not too bad. or Denmark. Glad to hear it, because I'm sure you'll see it again soon. Sunrise is scheduled to be 6:25, so it's getting earlier and earlier each day, as it should, because the days are going to continue to get longer. And the longest day of the year, I believe, is June 20th or 21st. One of those two. I always get confused between the various transition points. Summer to spring, spring to... well, not summer to spring, that's backwards. Backwards, my friends. You know what I mean. All right, let's see how noisy folks driving in the FDR are this morning. FDR are. How many places have I gone to, like countries? Quite a few, I think. My mom was pretty consistent with taking me to different places when I was growing up. So I've been to a few. My summer or winter person, it depends. I think I'm both. I'm more of a, I appreciate the change in seasons person. You know, once you're sitting in 90-degree humid days in New York, you kind of are ready for a change. So I like both. Reverse applies in winter. Traffic seems a bit light this morning. It's lighter than it was on Tuesday, even though we're here about the same time. But see, all the beeping the other day was because of that garage. That garage right there, I guess, is for the hospitals in this area, and it takes a little while for people to be able to get in there while the workers park the cars, or the parking attendants get the cars in. So if people are lined up from the street, the others get upset. That's what that was. Caddy, no, I do have a real job also. Not that this wouldn't be a real job. I would love to do this full time if I could. Maybe one day. All right, so my final resting spot, I shouldn't use that terminology probably, is going to be near the garage. Today it's not a commute, it's kind of a circular commute. We're just doing a sunrise stream that I'm going to have to end a little bit earlier than usual. That's okay. TY Boogie, pretty much. I don't know, Stevie, maybe. Yes, Bushra, it is. I found this was the best place for the sunrise, but see, this is exactly what I was concerned about. That cloud mass is pretty much right in front of us. You can see where the sun is supposed to be. It's getting much redder over there. I mean, overall, it's much brighter now. I mean, if I walk over here a little bit, and I'll just show you, because somebody wanted to see the Empire State Building, I'll just show you. Oh, is Alexandra heading out? All right, good to see you. Have a good one wherever you are. I'll just show you the Empire State Building from under the FDR, so you can at least see it, and I'll go back to the river. Yeah, right there. There's the Empire, hanging out on 34th Street. Okay, let's go back. Not to miss too much. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back soon, Jim. Don't worry, don't worry. Chris Bates says getting closer to 30K. Yeah, I think what helped me yesterday a little bit was coming on at a different time on a weekday than I would ever do. So people were able to be shown the video that normally don't join at that hour, or don't normally join at the hours like we usually go, like this morning. How you like the sunrise? You take a screenshot and share it. It's very, very nice. It's great to share the beauty of the world. I'm happy to bring it to you. Alex, is that where I park my fleet of vehicles? Well, I'm no Jerry Seinfeld, who has his own gigantic garage in Manhattan. The amount of money he must pay to keep that place going, and just to, not just to rent, because I think he has a full set of attendants too. But yeah, Gareth, good morning. Yeah, it is a good day. Nice to see, we can see some of the birds flying around now. make for a good image. The seagulls aren't too aggressive here. I know they can be aggressive in some places. Cue the Lion King music. Yeah, that would be appropriate. The Circle of Life. Seinfeld dated a 17-year-old at age 40. Well, that's different, I guess. In this period of time, we like to walk in odd hours, like before sunrise, no human. What about calling the pigeons for us? Oh, they're right here next to me. Maybe we can wait for the sunrise. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone's compass of morality, Eckhart. Let's see. So the pigeons are here. Am I right near Tisch Hospital? Michelle asks. Yeah, Tisch is right there. It says Tisch on the side, and then they have a new building here too. So the pigeons are right here. Let's say hello to them. Anyway, I don't think they're interested today. They're busy. TY Boogie's from London, trying to move to New York City. Well, hopefully you're able to soon, and that you have some good opportunities here in New York. Oh, that half your age plus 7 years is a old rule by a French king. That's interesting. Half your age plus 7. So if you're 8 years old, you can date an 11-year-old. Mr. Nobody, just watch the sunset, now you're watching the sunrise. It's like time travel. I feel like sleep is the only real form of time travel that we have. Do I do a pigeon dance as well? I do not yet. I should add one. Terrence, Tom, I don't really share my political views so much on the channel. We usually don't talk about it, but the general consensus in New York City anyway is that people don't seem to be big fans. That's it. That's all I'll say. Mr. Nobody's in Australia. Yeah, we always catch the Australians about to head to bed here, or the Aussies heading to bed here in the morning streams. I've not had a breakfast yet. Not super busy today. Meetings for the most part. But you never know what can crop up. $10 p.m. in Australia. Yeah, pretty much past my bedtime. So that cloud is still moving along. It almost looks like a mountain range, the way it's appearing. Is it true that New York never sleeps, you mean? Well, New York definitely keeps running at all hours by different people. Usually it's still quieter at night, but there are still people awake and working and doing other things, but yeah. But the point is of all that is that there's things open for everybody. There's always a store that's open. There's even a 24-hour hardware store here in Kips Bay. And I don't know how many places can say that. I mean, Home Depot has pretty long hours, but they can't say they're open 24 hours. Yeah, New York City's gonna get warm. I'm excited. How are Mrs. Commuter, baby commuter Trish asks? Very well. Everyone's doing good. That's true, Halahadi. At this point, Bushra, I would say I am American, even though I was not born here, but I came here when I was very young. and I consider this home. Do the trains run 24/7? Gareth asks. They used to, not yet. I think the hours just expanded again. So at some point in the pandemic, trains did not operate from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. And now I think they expanded to 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. when they don't operate, I think. Oh, is Nabul here? Welcome, welcome. Is it safe to walk in the morning in Midtown? Asks a woman walking alone. Usually is. But, because you're right by the hospitals for the most part. I have heard reports of some issues because there's a men's homeless shelter nearby, one of the biggest ones in New York, but I think as long as you're aware, you probably shouldn't be too involved in your cell phone and not have noise-canceling headphones on. You just want to be aware, that's all. It's kind of the same as anywhere, you just want to be aware. Be aware. Shout out to your man Bernie Gertz. And Mr. Martin is waiting for sunset in Thailand. Now you get to see a sunrise in New York. Here we are. The Colors, Duke the Colors. What commercial is that from? Why am I thinking about that? Vanessa, glad you're enjoying. When's my first cup of coffee? I already had a cold brew this morning. I always wake up and have a cup of cold brew. So the sunrise from over the horizon should have happened already. That's good. Yeah, if you get shot or stabbed, just go to the hospital since you're so close anyway. Indeed. Yeah, sure. Maybe no-go zones, but people still go there. I think you have to be aware. That's the whole point. Am I a Terminator? I don't know if I'm a Terminator. Chris Bates, actually, yeah, we do. About 5 a.m. or a little bit before, Michelle. Usually on the weekends, too. Andy, that's probably not a very good statement to make. You are definitely ignoring the people who are here to help other people, essential workers and whatnot. How much is normal coffee? Depending on where you get it from. If you get it from one of those street carts, you can probably get a small one for like $1 something. But if you go to any of the fancier coffee shops, it'll cost you a little bit more. You can get a coffee for like $4 from one of the fancier spots. But the street coffee, which I'm okay with, as some people call it brown water, but so sometimes I really crave that the stand coffee. You got robbed for your Belgian fries near St. Mark's Place. Hey, I got mugged in growing up in Stuyvesant Town. So it definitely happens wherever you are. It hasn't changed my perspective, so to speak. I'm always aware of things now, but I'm not walking around in fear, I guess. Am I going to watch the Harry and Meghan interviews? Probably not. But I'm sure they'll come up somewhere in my feed. More Denmark? Yeah, I had a little bit, but it was just to get the things and get me flowing. Jim North, good morning. Yeah, it happens. I'm sorry to hear yours happened too. I mean, those Belgian fries must have been good. Dunkin' Donuts is Cash Jordan's nemesis at this point. I don't know if it'd be kind of funny if Dunkin' Donuts put out some sort of advertisement calling out Cash Jordan as a real estate agent. Oh, I think I see a glimmer of very, very bright sun right there. What's the temperature? 40s something. Mid-low 40s maybe? Oh, Krispy Kreme. We got to do a Krispy Kreme stream one day when we go into the Krispy Kreme in Times Square. Dave, you were 2 minutes behind. You lost the live? Welcome back to the live. I always told, I don't always, but I did send Cash a comment one day saying he should open up a second channel and call it Credit Jordan and talk about finance. Yeah, coffee definitely got me through my years of education. Denise, glad you're enjoying. Ooh, I didn't even realize there was an NBA All-Stars game coming up. That's probably something I should look into. Uh, 30 years this year, Open Plumbing. There's the sun. There's the sun. It's creeping up just over that cloud. So if that cloud wasn't there, we would have seen it already. But it was also that part of the morning where the sun isn't super bright yet, so I can actually look at it. Not that I'm going to look at it for more than a millisecond, but can I imagine NYC without horns and sirens? It'll be hard to. Definitely not easy. Can I zoom in? I probably could, but it's all digital zoom. I don't have a telephoto on this camera, so let's see what that. Oh, shoot! That's zoomed in, but I could already see the pixelation. So let me pop back on that. I'll give you a wide angle also, just so you can see what it looks like with more in frame. The colors are different on the wide angle, so I don't like it as much usually. But you could see much more of the gradient, and it really stretches out quite far. Oh, this is getting brighter. Let me go back. It's getting brighter. I'm gonna take a photo also for the gram. I grew up in Stuyvesant Town, TY Boogie. Where am I standing? Pretty much equivalent with 34th Street. I'm on the east side. My favorite avenue on the west side is... I don't know. I mean, I like 12th Avenue because it's so close to the Hudson River. I actually like 6th Avenue a lot, too. Dave, you sent some pics on the gram? All right, I'll take a look at sunrises over the beach. Yeah, I think we get a full circle of the sun now. This is the full circle. The pen says the orb of Utu. There it is. The cloud is starting to cut it off a little bit, but there. Something I can't do with my eyes is look directly at that. Almere, great way to start the day. I agree. Glad to have you all with me too. Apple TV has a delay compared to iPhone. That's interesting, Jim. Very interesting. Yes, we're looking over at Queens, Long Island City. Trish C, good morning, good morning. Everyone's doing all right. How are you? What beach? Not a beach here, just on a walkway, or this path from the ferry dock to 34th Street. Yeah, if you like what you see and you want to see more of these sunrises, hopefully I'll do sunsets again someday soon after the little one gets a better sleep schedule. But for the meanwhile, we'll do morning streams. Maybe on the weekends I'll do some more midday streams. But yeah. What's more interesting, West or East End Avenue? Well, East End Avenue is very residential, I think. So from that aspect, I would probably say West, but I've always personally preferred the East Side, but I'm biased to the East Side. Noel, I'm glad you're enjoying. Let's see if we can get the sun a little bit brighter before I sign out. Just a little bit. Get some seagull sounds. Yeah, I guess it is still pretty residential, but for some reason I find West End more appealing than East End. Just the avenues. But in terms of the sides, I prefer East Side. People on the West Side always say West Side is best side. Jeremy, thank you. And Linda, yeah, it would be a very nice postcard. And the sun looks like it's split right now. The binary sunrise of Tatooine. Sorry. Had to throw a Star Wars reference in there. Jenny, you saw a bunch of sunsets in New York, but wish you caught a sunrise. Hopefully next time you're here. As an Upper West Sider, you're offended. Yeah. It's hard. It's like a civil war here between the West and the East Side. Okay, have a good time walking the dog. Thanks for stopping by. The Force is with me. I am strong in the Force. Yeah, the sun is really starting to change color now. It's getting into its more sun colors, the usual daytime sun colors. Hey, your company's giving you a recharge day. Awesome. 3-day weekend for you sounds pretty good to me. This Stephen Luscombe saw a bunch of sunrises, staggering home from the Pyramid Club. No, Paula, we're good on the buffering finally. Thank goodness it was just Verizon. Although there were a lot of issues. People, couldn't get on their work phone calls. More Denmark. Lunchtime in Denmark, you're cooking and watching. All right, 6:40. My favorite park in Manhattan. I mean, I very much like Central Park for its sheer size and variety. Suzanne, good morning. Ooh. That's right. Sorry, I can only do the Yoda sound. Beyond that, it would not sound like Yoda. It would probably sound like a Muppet. Well, I guess Yoda technically isn't very far away from a Muppet. Crystal Webster is at North Carolina. Hello. Less likes than people watching, then we gotta get them likes up. If you like what you see, you like the sunrise, you like the video, give us a thumbs up. It's free and easy. And if you really like what you see, do subscribe for more like this. Yeah, in Manhattan, yeah, but I think the Bronx is a gigantic park also. Isn't Pelham Park very, very big? Some people may find the Yoda comment offensive. Maybe. But not based on what Anya says. William, good morning. You got to see that barge? I don't know what to call that thing. And Prospect Park is very big too, yeah. Then she'll only take power naps. So I'm hoping that the nighttime sleep is what stabilizes. Like if we can get her down eventually at 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. He went in the East River, but I think it might have been more south of here, but not sure exactly where he was swimming, what dock he would jump off from. I don't think that was a real location, but maybe they had a B-roll shot showing where it was in New York, but I don't remember. Well, I heard about those banned Dr. Seuss books, but I did not see what the prices are. And I definitely don't own any. What time is it? 6:42. Looks like we've been going for almost an hour. The sun is up. Not in its full daytime glory. I don't know the exact distance of the sun. All I know about the sun is that it takes 8 minutes for the light from the sun to get to the Earth. So if the sun exploded, it would take us 8 minutes to find out. So if you know that it takes 8 minutes and you know the speed of light, what's the speed of light? 3 times 10 to the 8th or whatever? I don't remember anymore. It's been too long. I know it's represented by C. That's all I remember. Wow, your brother sold 2 old Dr. Seuss books for $500. Wow. Am I a robot? I am not a robot, Katie. Thank you for the distance. I was hoping we could like calculate it out based on the how long it takes for the sun, for the light to reach us from the sun, and then the speed of light. I actually don't know the speed of light in miles per second because in physics we only ever discussed it in what is it, meters per second? I think. Whatever is 3 times 10, 2.999 something. I guess, Katie, we can never be truly sure. Perhaps we are all living in the Matrix, or a Matrix equivalent. Am I interested in future space travel, Ralph? Yes, I am very interested in future space travel. My only wish was that I was born a little bit more into the future. Can I explain how the Nightbot works? It links in as a moderator, but I think all the API is handled by the Nightbot website, and I think it just monitors the YouTube chat for any questionable activity. Yes, so 2.99. Okay, great. Thank you, Rosalind Williams. That's what I was looking for. So it's like 3 times 10 to the, is that 8th? Meters per second, something like that. We always estimated it for tests. They never had us use the exact values. I should go to Veselka for breakfast. It's a little far from here now. Yeah, I'm a little phlegmy this morning, right, Bethany? All right, here we go. 6:45 a.m. All right, we're going for about an hour. Here comes the ferry. I got to get back to business here, so I'm going to start to sign out, my friends. Thank you, everybody who joined this morning. I appreciate all of you stopping by to enjoy the sunrise here in Manhattan, looking over Long Island City. So I do want to say goodbye to everyone who joined. If you're not subscribed and you like what you've seen, please subscribe. Hit the like button as well. Both are good. Appreciate all the new folks coming in, returning subscribers, thank you. Members, appreciate it. Mods, as always, you guys are the best. Not to downplay anyone else, of course. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day wherever you are. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.